You know why we say that? Because it ain't gonna fucking happen. So you can finish clicking your fucking caps lock and your tab key and it's confident the elders all you want. The Lord's gonna destroy you. And you're gonna have to eat your keyboard. Watch that. Oh man, Tahar, T-God, Gabor, Ramnod, Jason, you ain't fucking Ricard, you Jason, hoe ass nigga. And when I say shut your punk ass up. Cause you ain't debating nothing.
Shalom. Give all praises, honor, and glory due to the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, and His Son, Yahweh Shai. You know, all praises, honor, and glory due, double honors to the apostles and elders at GMS, who the Lord set up to give us this doctrine in truth and in sincerity, much love and respect. And the brothers in the four corners of the earth, laboring and pushing this word in sincerity and in truth. This video, as you can see, I don't know what I will call it yet, but it's based on honoring your mother and your father. The spiritual look, into that. And what you just see is an example of a nigga not honoring his father and his mother, and that's the first commandment with a promise, of eternal life, and that your days will be long upon the face of the earth. Salakia, if I say eternal life, it's the first commandment with a promise, and it's a serious. So let me get into the scriptures. Because according to the truth, the apostle is our spiritual father. Because when the Lord tell the prophets, started with Yahweh to be a father to the fatherless, and so starting with the apostles, they are our spiritual father. This is Proverbs chapter 1 verse 8. It says, "My son, hear the instruction of thy father," which is Yahweh. Because keep in mind, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai set up these men, Hear the instruction of thy father, and forsake not the law of thy mother, which is the wisdom, which is the order that was given. Alright? And within the wisdom of the Heavenly Father, there is an order, laws, statutes, and commandment. Alright? It say, hear me, your father, with children, and do thereafter, that ye may be safe. And our ultimate Father is Yahweh. Alright? And the Heavenly Father is glorified through the men that He set up. That ye may be safe. It said, for the Lord hath given the father honor over the children, and have confirmed the authority of the mother over the sons, which is the doctrine. Alright, the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, that we should govern ourselves by the doctrine of the Heavenly Father. Alright, whosoever honoreth his father maketh an atonement for his sin. So the word atonement meaning an offering, And he that honored his mother is as one that lay up treasure. Is as one that lay up treasure. Get respect unto the doctrine. Get respect to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. Because wisdom proceeds from the throne of the Most High. Alright? And wisdom, which is the mother of all things, and the Most High lover. So if you ain't get respect for this, alright? If you ain't honor this doctrine, alright, you wouldn't lay up treasures in heaven. You would lay up treasures on earth, because the Lord will give you over to a reprobate mind. Alright, like you see them dudes have. Alright? It said, whosoever honoreth his father, because by disrespecting the Lord's men, they're disrespecting the Most High and his doctrine, Whosoever honoreth his father shall have joy of his own children, and when he maketh his prayer, he shall be heard. So, if you don't honor your father, the Most High don't hear your prayer. Alright? Most High, you can pray from now till next year once you disrespect your father. Alright? And say, you have to honor your father so that the Lord could hear your prayer. You have to honor your father to make an atonement for your sin. Alright? So if you do not honor your father, the Lord wouldn't hear your prayer, and you wouldn't have an atonement for your sin. It say, he that honoreth his father shall have a long life. So them fellas playing with fire. They playing with fire. And he that is obedient unto the Lord shall be a comfort to his mother. Because wisdom will want to dwell with you, Be comfortable. She would sit in you, and because of your humbleness and your grace, your kindness, Because you're just your great humbleness. Wisdom is comforted by humbleness and fear of the Heavenly Father. He that fear the Lord will honor his father and will do service unto his parents. So you have to do this work in sincerity and in truth, in honoring Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, alright, and his word, because the Lord is no respect of person, alright, when it comes to judgment. Alright, the Lord don't look on face, but by your works, what you do. Right? And will do service unto his parents as to his masters. Honor thy father and mother, both in word and in deed. Alright? Give the Most High praise all the days of your life. Cease, because you can't go far enough, that a blessing may come upon thee from them. I know this old chapter is talking about your physical father and mother. That's why I started this video with Proverbs chapter 1 verse 8. When you go back, it's that pertaining to wisdom and Yahweh. Alright, so I'm looking at the spiritual aspect of this video. The scripture, because the scripture is 2:4, 3:4, for the blessing of the father establish the houses of the children. So if your father don't bless you, you will be cursed. Your house wouldn't establish, you wouldn't grow. That's why we need a blessing of our fathers, starting with the elders and apostles at GMS that the Lord set up. We need a blessing from Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, from them, even to our father in our houses, and there we have. But the curse of the mother rooted out foundations. You see, And this doctrine, once you go off, hey, all right, she pull herself, because Wisdom of Solomon chapter 1 verse 1, for verse 4, it said, for into a malicious soul wisdom shall not enter, nor dwell in the body that is subject unto sin. You know, when you read from this whole chapter, by it say, let me read from 2. For he will be found of them that tempt him not. And they tempt the Lord by saying, if the Lord, if the whosoever they was talking about go down and confound the apostle, they would denounce Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. You know, hey, you tempt the Lord. That's why the Lord got you in the state that he got you. You don't ever tempt the Lord. Alright? You don't ever do that. No brother in this truth should tempt the Heavenly Father. When Yahweh Shai was tempted, Satan come to Yahweh Shai and tell him, cause these stones to be turned into bread, jump off of this building if you are the son of the Most High. Yahweh Shai say, tempt not the Lord thy God. You know? So you're not supposed to tempt the Most High. Alright? And that's why them brothers is in them who was brothers, they are in the state that they're in. The scripture say life and death is in the tongue, so you have to be careful. For he will be found of them that tempt him not, and show himself unto such as do not distrust him. For forward thoughts separate from the Most High. See, we all get forward thoughts sometime, but like in Isaiah 55 it say, let the wicked man forsake his ways, and the unrighteous his thoughts. You know, don't follow your thoughts. Alright, you would have thoughts, but don't follow it. Just follow Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, the doctrine, you know, and its power. Then when it is tried, reprove the unwise. For into a malicious soul wisdom shall not enter, nor dwell in the body that is subject unto sin. And that's what the Lord is doing through his men, reproving these dudes, because what they pride, you know. It said, honor thy father. Verse 9, it said, for the blessing of the father established the house of the children, but the curse of the mother rooted out foundations. You see? Glory not in the dishonor of thy father. And that's what them dudes doing. You know, they glorying in the dishonoring of the apostles and elders. You know, glorying in the dishonoring of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. You know, for thy father's dishonor is no glory unto thee, for the glory of a man is from the honor of his father. You're supposed to glory once the Most High bless you, once your father give you his blessing. Alright? And the Lord blessed us through the apostles and elders, and to give us this truth and waking us up back out of the docile state that we was, you know, eating dust, you know. And a mother in dishonor is a reproach to the children. My son, help thy father in his age, and grieve him not as long as he live. And if his understanding fail, have patience with him, and despise him not when thou art in thy full strength, you know. So with that, I hope this video was edifying. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles and elders, and the brothers in the four corners of the earth, the hopefully elect. Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, wa Baha, Kwadash Waka, Brakatam, Shalom.